Well, let's turn now to the entertainment world, and not just that world, which is being rocked by the expanding accusations of rape and sexual harassment directed against Hollywood tycoon Harvey Weinstein. These revelations, initially reported in the New York Times and New Yorker Magazine, are now being disseminated in social media by dozens of actresses and women who worked with Weinstein. And this may lead to legal action against him. All this while speculation swirls over the fate of his films and production company, and it raises a public discussion that has ensnared several of Hollywood's biggest names. Well, joining us with the latest is our cultural correspondent, Maya Markey. Maya, the allegations keep coming. Just update us on the latest. And again, we're looking now at possible legal action.
Yes, that's right. So there are over 40 women so far who have accused Harvey Weinstein of either sexual harassment or sexual assault. Some of those are top Hollywood actresses. Some of them have remained anonymous. And there are investigations ongoing in both the UK and the United States. In the UK, it's Scotland Yard. There are 5 allegations of sexual assault by 3 women that are being looked into. 1992, 2010, 2011, 2015. Everything happened in London, supposedly. British actress Lizette Anthony is the latest to come forward in England for that. And she said she was raped in her own home by Harvey Weinstein. This is what she alleges. Another unnamed woman also made accusations recently. And in the U.S., the NYPD is investigating 2 credible allegations of sexual assault so far. Just look briefly at the business side, because his company, the Weinstein Company's got several big films coming. His brother is still in charge, who claims he didn't know about these allegations or the extent of them, is still running the company. What becomes of that company, which he owns 50% of? So apparently the Weinstein Company says that now they have a prospective financial deal with Tom Barrack's private equity firm called Colony Capital. Tom Barrack is an interesting person because he's also a rumored candidate for White House Chief of Staff under the President Trump's administration. So there is some kind of speculation now. There is an announcement that was made earlier today, just a few hours ago, in fact, that he might be about to reach a deal with the Weinstein Company to buy it out.
Which, of course, will be renamed or totally reworked.
Of course.
I want to talk about now this latest is a social media campaign called Me Too. What is that?
Yes, so the actress Alyssa Milano started this campaign on Twitter, I believe, and she tweeted out that if you have experienced sexual harassment or assault, yeah, there you go.
Right.
If you've been sexually harassed or assaulted, write Me Too as a reply to this tweet. And it started a hashtag which has been on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all over social media, that tens of thousands, maybe. It's one of the top trending hashtags basically right now on social media, with tons of people responding, men and women. Some men as well have been, you know, sexually assaulted, of course, too. So
Alyssa Milano has a connection with this case, because even though it's not directly, she's not one of the people who've accused Harvey Weinstein, but she co-starred on the show Charmed, I believe, with Rose McGowan, who was one of the original women with rumors swirled on, and now has come out and said Harvey Weinstein has raped her. And by the way, she's criticized other major Hollywood stars, Ben Affleck, for example, saying they should have stood up against Harvey Weinstein if they knew the rumors.
Yeah, there are many people in the Hollywood industry saying that it was an open secret in Hollywood that Harvey Weinstein's behavior, everybody knew that he had this disgusting behavior, but nobody really did anything about it because he was very powerful. He had many successful films. It's a very kind of tough situation like that. You saw one of the actresses who described her sexual assault said that she told other people as soon as it happened, but then other actors told her, oh, that's just Harvey Weinstein. That's just how he is.
And just interested briefly, I just want to note, interesting discussions that's been raised about the role of women in Hollywood. Mayim Bialik, the American Jewish actress who stars in the Big Bang Theory, writing an essay in the New York Times in which she talks about the case and how she's not a conventional beauty, so by Hollywood standards hasn't been harassed, and maybe women should be more modest, and it's created a lot of debate. I'm simplifying it, but it's just interesting.
I read the op-ed, and I think what riled people so much is that she was kind of condescending in her tone, condescending towards women who wear makeup or who don't dress as modestly as she does. She took on this kind of conservative stance. She didn't excuse sexual assault or behavior, but she did have this kind of condescending tone towards other actresses that many people were very upset about.
Maya, we can go on and on about this, but let's cut it off there. But thank you for joining us.